I have some prepared remarks. I'm going to kind of throw those in.
You never just prepared.
Because I was actually thinking this morning, too, one of the reasons I was thinking that too late. And, I've been university president, Mr. Governor, for 32 years. And I can honestly say, during that time, I've been part of Nobel Prizes and great American novels, and people curing cancer and a variety of other things. But I would honestly say to you, I think that this is one, and maybe the most important moment in my 32 years. And the reason is the fact that, and I want to give you a little history. When I was here during my first tenure, it was about Ohio State, and in my view, I was very jingoistic if the University of Cincinnati was going to get something. I didn't want them to get it, so therefore we would all engage in this problem. I still don't want you to get it. At least I'm going to be upfront about it. And the community colleges were viewed as enemies. It was all about, we were very jingoistic, it was about us individually. And fast forward to where we are around this table today, and I talked to the people around this table. Fast forward to where we are today, and that is the fact that we collectively have made a historic decision. And I want to underscore that. It is historic. There is no one else in this country doing what we're doing right now. Number two is the fact that we made it together. There was collective sacrifice for the common good and for higher angels today. And that is an extraordinary moment in the history of higher education in this state. And we're going to lead this nation. There's no doubt about it. First of all, I want to say something about you. Many people know that Governor Kasich and I have been friends for a long period of time. And I value that friendship. And when he went into the wilderness, when I went into the wilderness, we still maintain that friendship. And I think that, and I said yesterday, that when I came here, Ohio faced enormous challenges. Today, Ohio has enormous opportunities. In 4 years, you've done extraordinary things, and I think that you need to understand that the people in this room understand that better than anyone else. And we're grateful for that. The second thing I want to say to you is the fact that there is no governor in this country that had both the courage and the confidence to say, you go and solve your problems instead of us solving it centrally. And that is an endorsement that each of us take seriously, and each of us take personally, and each of us collectively rose to that occasion. And so what you have before you today, Mr. Governor, is I think you have clearly a process in which we focused on three things. We focused on, first of all, on Ohio. This is not about Ohio State. This is not about Kent State. Although, by the way, they're playing in a great game tonight, and we wish them all well. Whenever we play against other teams, we always play for Ohio. I think that's important. It's about jobs. It's about opportunities. It's about creating a fence around Ohio and keeping our most talented people here and letting other talented people come in and closing the door and keeping them here. It's about creating an environment in which the future of this state is the central driving force of what is going to happen in this country. Ohio, as Ohio goes, so goes the nation, that great quote. Well, I think as Ohio goes, now goes the way that we think about the economic, social, cultural future of this country. And that is what we're about today. And so, yes, we have made a very bold, plan. And by the way, every college president and every university president has signed on to this. Not sometimes easy. We did have conversations, but in the end, the collective wisdom prevailed. And so it is about completing. It's about completion. It's not about rewarding people for paying more bodies. It's about rewarding people for completing what they've done, and for us then making a bright future for them. It's about us attracting people to come to this state and staying with us. It's about us individually working so that collectively we can make a better future together for people. And it is a very bold statement. So, Governor, today I couldn't be more proud of the people around this room. It sometimes is a heavy burden to be the president of Ohio State because it's big and sometimes it's viewed as really mean-spirited and a variety of other things. It is today a real privilege to be an Ohioan and to be part of this occasion. So we submit to you this report. Collectively, humbly, we submit it to you with the realization that no one else in this country is doing what we're doing. We submit it to you because of the fact that you allowed us to do what we're doing. So I thank you, and I couldn't be more proud of this morning.